Good morning. This is my Schamanen-Orakel reading for this new week. Today is Tuesday. We had a holiday yesterday, so I'm starting the reading for the week today. For Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, and the reading starts with Aries. Welcome, Aries. I'm using 5 card decks. The first one in the reading is called Secret Sites. I haven't used it for a while, so today I thought we use it again. And the card that came out for Aries is Mount Kenya. And Mount Kenya is a extinct volcano in Africa, in Kenya, and the second highest peak in Africa after the mountain Kilimanjaro. Mount Kenya is about sustenance, and the location is in Nairobi in Kenya. The life of the Maasai, which is a famous tribe who lives in the shadow of Mount Kenya, revolves around their intense relationship with their cattle. These creatures, who can singularly sustain human life, they were gifted to the Maasai by their sky god Engai, who resides on Mount Kenya. Cattle and mountain together created a paradise, and it was humankind's duty to look after it all. The intricate balance of life exists only when we remember to respect this duty, a message mirrored in many other creation stories throughout the world. So ask yourself, do I take more than I need materially and emotionally from others and from nature? Perhaps you have substituted some feelings of inadequacy for material wealth, or taken from others without reciprocating. So start to readdress the balance by taking the time to probably thank those who helped you. Maybe write a letter, for example, or offering your time to others in return. Mount Kenya, Kirin Yanga, is the link between the heavens and the earth, a resting place for the gods. So as the provider of fresh water for more than 2 million people, this mountain sustains life itself. Its flora is diverse and bountiful, allowing all who reside on and near it real potential to thrive, so long as the delicate balance of man, animal, and vegetation prevails. So the power symbol is the Maasai shield and the spear, signifying the defense of the freedom to live and to prosper. It is your birthright to live and to prosper in a world that has all that we could ever need. So if you do not feel that you are thriving right now, then you need to address why. What do you think? Are you lacking is the question. Is it something material or something emotional? And who or what do you think can provide what you need? Be brutally honest with yourself, for in truth, it does not take much to sustain a fulfilling life. Engai, the sky god, is the source of life to the Maasai. After all, he gave them cattle and regulates both the rainfall and the sunlight. He is a dual aspect deity. Engai Narok, the black god, is benevolent, forming large dark clouds that bring rain and so bring life. And Engai Nayoki, the red god, is a bit vengeful, forming a fiery sky devoid of rain and carrying bolts of destructive lightning. So he appears to you as a reminder that you can choose to be nurturing in life or not. And if you choose to be angry, becoming red-faced or selfish, then remember that your actions may have consequences that extend far into the future. For example, do you recycle, collect your own water where possible, avoid using pollutants such as weed killer or snail pellets? These actions may seem trivial, but just as the Maasai live with the greatest respect for their environment, so you too are called on to be more conscious of your lifestyle choices in order that you may still have a future to enjoy. Say this pledge to the earth: I go out into nature, to the foot of the hill or mountain, to the edge of a lake, stream or ocean, and facing the natural wonder before me, and with all my heart make the following vow: I pledge to live, work and act in a loving, respectful way toward the earth, my home, and toward all living things upon it. I will resist the urge to purchase too many things and avoid anything that is produced in a manner that involves social or environmental harm. I will endeavor to avoid selfish or arrogant behavior, giving love and kindness to those around me. I will seek work that brings me fulfillment and which contributes to the well-being and the harmony of this planet and its people, creatures, and plants. And I will explore the realities of people, animal species, and natural ecosystems outside my country, that I may better understand the hopes and difficulties of those with whom I share the earth. The next card is from the Schamanen-Orakel. It is a German deck. So I had to translate everything in English, and I hope it's understandable what I did here. The card that you got is called the Warrior. And the message is to get ready for the most difficult fight of your life. It is not your usual fight, for rather the fight to overcome yourself. You fight for your own fulfillment is the message. You fight for freedom from old habits that long needed to be past habits, and you fight to shed some prejudice. Such is the hunt of the difficult, and you need a protective shield of courage, determination, tenacity, and independence to no longer rely on what other people might think. So the card shows the shaman with a shield in front of him, and this shield could also be the medicine wheel. On the one side is a kind of a heavenly plant, and on the other side there are some animal tracks. The shaman wears a horned animal mask to gain more powers and to hide his true identity, so he is not recognized by others. The message here is that a true warrior is not the one who kills an animal or a human being. The true warrior is one who conquers himself. This seeking shaman can be both male or female. So says the card, a fight of another type is needed. No traditional fight, but the overcoming of your own self, seeking your higher meaning of life. No easy task for sure. Some people, they go through life without ever finding out that higher meaning. We are asked to fight which makes us weak, scared, hostile, and untrue to ourselves. And so the card is asking you and us to fight the fight of our life. Message here is to check out today if you follow the preconceptions of other people rather than your own. Wear a mask of uninvolvement for a change instead of letting other people involve you in their fights. Only fight your own fights and make sure your fights, they are worth fighting and they are for a good cause. With regards to relationships, the biggest challenge is to keep balance in your relationships. The next card is from the Native American Oracle card, and out came the feather. And the feather stands for communication. Feathers are an important part of Native American rituals. Feathers are tied to poles, which are placed in fields or on mountain peaks, and create a rustling noise, which is the voice of the gods. They represent prayer, both the active speaking aspects as well as the passive listening aspect. Feathers are also signs of respect and honor, and they are considered gifts from spirit. Receiving one, whether from your people as a sign of achievement or as a gift found along your pathway, brings with it some responsibility. Feathers are to be treated as any other sacred symbol. So the message here is that every stone, plant, animal, or situation you meet has a message for you. So listen. Keywords, they are communication, affirmative answer to a question, some success, honor, respect, and power. The time of the card is within a month. The next card is from the Dungeons and the Dragons tarot deck, and the card that came out is Judgment. Our capability to discern what is truly important is to use it to weed out the gardens of our life is the message. And the special message is that a hill giant is sleeping off a night of drinking, and inside a chain mail pouch on the belt of this giant, you can hear someone whispering for help. And the last card is the Moon and Stars Tarot deck, and out came the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is about some selfish energy, narcissism, and some loss. And the meaning is revenge. The 5 of Swords signifies controlling energy over a person or a situation. Someone may be spreading some gossip, or you may be feeling egotistical. There seems to be no end to your troubles, as someone continues to kick you when you are already down. Well, that is not nice. You may be feeling defeated, drained, or betrayed within domestic situations, bullying at work, some legal disputes, or friendship disagreements. So choose your battles wisely and know your worth. And that goes well with the Schamanen-Orakel card, the Warrior. Choose your battles wisely. And the Moon message is, remember that karma always prevails, and you will reap what you sow. Sow love instead of fighting. That was the message for Aries. I thank you for listening, Aries. I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care and goodbye.